welcome back to my channel, Lumen Moon Tarot. So guys, I am here to do a random collective love reading, all right? This reading is for the collective, so it's not going to be for everyone. So please just take what does resonate, leave what doesn't, right? Just leave it. Just toss it. And thank you to everyone for your likes, subscribes, comments, shares, donations, everything across the board. You guys have been so wonderful to me. Thank you so much for all of your support and everything that you guys do that helps this channel grow. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I'm going to cut the deck, but as you can see, I've got this little tiny mini deck here that I'm going to pull some cards from first before we get started. It's like an oracle. And I don't know what I'm looking at here, so I'm just going to pull whatever I'm led to pull. This deck is literally uncontrollable, so it's like the only way I can get cards from it. All right, we've got romance, patience, and wait. For the perfect romance. Be patient, wait for the perfect romance here. Accept what is, even though it's overwhelming. Okay. That's pretty straightforward, I have to say. The perfect love is going to take some time, guys, because if we're talking about your person, really any masculine right now or feminine who's out there learning and on the journey, a lot of these people, a lot of the counterparts here have a lot of work to do. There's a lot of cleanup from past relationships and past life, like childhood traumas, that kind of thing. They have to do the work on themselves, right? Before, if you're expecting them to come into you now being perfect, they're not gonna be perfect, accept what is. Even though this is overwhelming, you need to accept that this person has work to do on themselves. And until they do the work, they're not going to be ready for you, person watching. So this is going to take some patience and a wait period. And yeah, it's been, you've already used a lot of patience already in this. And it's already been a long wait, but you have to try to be accepting of what is. These things take time, and there's divine intervention going on in the background. It's clear to see. This is a very clear message here. Randomly pulled, right? This whole journey has been overwhelming for you. This love connection has been overwhelming for you. The things you have found out about this connection, your past, yourself, it's all been so overwhelming for you. Painful, difficult, bittersweet, right? All of it, spiritual, finding out how important you are. It's all been very overwhelming. Especially this wait period between, being apart from the person that you love, right? But the person that you love isn't ready yet. That's still being grown and molded by the divine. When your person does the work, right? They've got to do the work, and that takes time. I feel like you're being called to be patient you know, and accept what is, even though this journey is, and the information is overwhelming. It takes a lot of patience to be on this journey, right? Yeah, I did. Strength, a lot of strength to be on this journey, you know? I feel like this is the central focus here, actually, is this Ace of Cups, this love. And I'm feeling like your person's feeling like quite the fool over this because they want to take a leap of faith towards this. They want this love. I feel like you're standing in your strength, in your power. I feel like you have been pretty accepting of what is. You know, this has been overwhelming. You're the patient, strong one. I feel like your person feels like a fool right now, but they still need to do the work, right? In order to come to you the right way. And right, you know, as of recently, they haven't been doing the work. They've been in Hangman. They're just now starting to see things clearly for what they are. They're just now starting to receive the messages and actually pick up on it and have an enlightenment, okay? So this person's just really just starting out on their path here. At the 0, this is the first card. It starts every tarot deck. You know? So they're really just starting out on this journey. And to reach this Ace of Cups, I think is going to take a great deal of strength, a great deal of patience, and time. Now you have a choice of whether to move forward or not. But, I mean, this person here, this individual, you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Leo, or an Aries. They have a lot of work to do, and this is going to take time. All of these wanted to come out. Yeah. Okay, so the first thing I'm seeing here with the Moon card, it usually stands for things that are hidden and change. But you know what? I'm going to pick it apart a little further because I see more in this than that, right? Your person has been sitting in a pool of emotion here for you, okay? Because they're in love with you. And here's this path that's been lit by the universe. The universe is beckoning this person, urging this person to take this path. Take this path. This is the path. This one, this one. And look at how timid this thing is, right? It knows it's got to get on this path, but it doesn't because it's afraid of what's blocking this path. I feel like there's someone barking, showing their teeth here. And this person's afraid, and the universe has had this path lit for this person for so long that now the universe is getting kind of ticked off. Okay? They procrastinated and have been afraid, and the universe is like, man, you have to man up already. Right? We've lit this path for you for too long. Come on now. It's like aggravation, okay? And so, you know, the universe is like, we're not waiting anymore. Sorry, but time is up. You know, I feel like it's time for a new cycle to start. Whether your person is ready or not, you need to move forward. Sorry, why? You need to move forward and have a passionate new beginning. I feel like a new beginning is being handed to you, person watching, for your perseverance already this far. Your strength, your courage, and the fact that you're actually choosing not to waste your time on this anymore, because this person really has been acting like a complete fool. They've been acting like a fool. They really have. You know, it's almost like someone standing in front of a wall and just walking into a wall. That's, you know, that's kind of, you know, so for the amount of perseverance you've had in this so far, you're getting this passionate new beginning and you're taking it. You're taking it. You're going after the things that are going to make you happy. Because you know what? You want to be happy. Yeah, I feel like the universe is kind of making a call in this situation. It's your urge to move forward. And you know what? Honestly, here's the divine, right? Handing you this wand, and you're literally grabbing a hold of it and saying, okay, you know, you're moving forward as you're supposed to be. But your person, they're held back in class right now, for real. Because honestly, the universe is getting very aggravated. Look at the look. Aggravated at keeping this path lit this long for this person that's afraid of someone here. Afraid of someone. And they're like, man, you've got to boss up and get on this path. Get on the path. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing. They're being held back because they're acting a fool. They really are. They're acting like a fool. Let's see what the baby deck has to say. Yeah, so this is going to take some time, and you know, it's all overwhelming. It's all been overwhelming. But I feel like you're being urged to move forward. The divine is handing you a passionate new beginning, and you grabbed a hold of it. You grabbed a hold of it. You know, the Queen of Wands, she's fiery and feisty, man. She's going to grab a hold of those opportunities that come towards her. Yes. Yep, she is. She's going to grab a hold of those beautiful opportunities. She can recognize a good opportunity, and she takes it. And she goes after it. And she ends up being very happy. Right? Yeah. All right, so what else can you show me here, divine? Yeah, perfect. It's coming underneath perfect, and this is the happiness. You know, I mean, in order to be happy with this person, you may think that this person is the perfect person for you, okay? But if they were to come to you now acting like a complete fool, right? Not learning their lessons, being afraid, not having a backbone. Do you think that that would match your energy, really? Because you stand for courage and backbone and strength. And this person is showing the universe that they're very weak. Okay, so this may be the perfect person for you, but this person, you won't be happy and fulfilled with this person if they come to you the way they are right now. They need to learn, they need to boss up, they need to get some strength too. Otherwise, they're just coming to you as a fool. Okay? And not a bossed up, strong counterpart. And if that's the case, do you think it's going to be a happy relationship? You know what I mean? When you guys get together, you're supposed to get together and stay together. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to fall in love, and it is going to be wonderful. But that's if both of you are independent, not codependent. And your person, I feel like they're too afraid here to move forward. They're afraid of whoever they're with. There's a codependency here between these two. And they're acting like a fool, just starting their journey here, just having a realization, not learned their lessons yet. It's they have to come to you already doing at least some of the work. You know, I mean, they're definitely not going to be caught up to you, but they need to do some of the work, right? They need to put in some of the work. They need to put in the effort. You know, and this is unfinished business too. So this is where it stands, I feel, is unfinished. Yeah, be very careful with your choices. Yes, there's unfinished business here, and yes, you guys could color it brilliantly if you got together, right? But be very careful, because this person hasn't learned their lessons yet. They haven't done the work. They're just starting. They're just having a realization now. Okay? So be careful, because they may come towards you wanting to finish this business, right? Wanting to finish coloring all of this. But if they're not ready to come forward to you, how happy do you think it's going to end up? Okay? You're being urged to be careful with your choices. All right, what else? Use your discernment and your intuition, right? With anyone who comes towards you, because you're worth it, right? Yeah, you've transformed. Be careful, because look, to transform like this, that's, you put forth so much effort into yourself, into your healing, into this last cycle, and learning the lessons of the last cycle, right? You've completely transformed in order to step into this new cycle now. And the divine has brought you to this point. Really, you've been led, okay? And they're saying be careful, because you know what, if someone isn't ready, if they're not ready and you get with them, you could ruin, I don't want to say you could ruin, but you run the risk of allowing all this transformation to be ruined. Let's say that. You run the risk of it. So the divine is saying, be very careful, man, because this person isn't ready. I feel like they're not ready. They need to do the work. And yes, the divine knows that it's heartbreaking. Yes. To love someone and still walk away knowing that it's because they're not ready. Oh my gosh, that's painful. It's heartbreaking. It's literally heartbreaking. But in order to step into this new, seriously, I'm reading the bottom of the deck. In order to step into this new cycle, that you have to let some things go. Wow, this is really emotional. You have to let some things go if they're not ready to join you, because they're not in the same energy, and they're not independent like you, and they're not as strong as you, and they're not as confident as you, and they didn't do the work that you did, and they didn't do the healing that you did, and they didn't do the shadow work that you did, and they didn't, you know what I mean? There's a lot that they didn't do. There's a lot that they haven't done yet, okay? But you have, and you have to keep moving forward, because the divine is pulling you to move forward. And as you move forward into your new cycle, you have to release the things that can't come with you yet, or at least can't come with you now. And it's heartbreaking, because you have love for this person. And you know that there's unfinished business here. And you know how brightly you can color this. But they're not ready. So be very careful. Okay? Because you could stand to lose everything that you've worked so hard for. Okay? All right, person watching, listen, that's where I'm going to leave this. All right? Everybody's story is different, so you're going to need to use your discernment and your intuition. You learned that on this cycle. You did. You learned all of that. Use those tools with everyone you meet and be very careful of your choices. All right, anyway, that's what I've got. I hope this helps and I hope it resonates with you. If you like this video, please go ahead, click that like button, subscribe to my channel, help me grow. And until next time, person watching, take care of you and peace out.